All right. Let's see if things are working this time. It looks like we had some issue, guys. It looked like it was fine on my side, and of course it was not. Let's see. We gotta get confirmation that it's working this time.
Back off the cliff. Sounds like a good idea.
Looks like just a gray screen.
Like pineapple?
Okay, there it goes. If you can hear me, please comment below. Sorry about the technical issues. But yeah, hey, this is the special Saturday edition. Now that everything's foobarred beyond recognition. Foobarred beyond recognition. All right, go on. Get out of here. So, hey guys, what's up? We are live. I think it's working now. Let me know. Can you hear me?
What's that?
Can you try to find it again? Tell me if you can hear me or not.
Okay.
I see you. Okay, people see me now. Oh boy, it's always something, man. Always something. You hear?
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there's a delay.
Yeah, I know. That's Facebook though.
I'm done with my food. I said I'm done with my food.
All right, gotta get these burgers before they burn.
Your salad and stuff.
I'll just eat the salad.
Eat some of the salad.
So we're grilling. You guys didn't see that earlier. I got a couple things left on the grill.
Some other.
I was trying to finish up the grill while we hang out and get a few people in here and get some more friends in here, but evidently it wasn't even working last time. Although we did have some friends in there.
Oh yeah, very good.
Cage, can you shut the door, please?
Yeah, but that's him.
Cage, shut the door, please. Cage. So we're grilling. You guys didn't see that earlier. I was trying to finish up the grill. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
While we hang out and get a few people in here and get some more friends in. All right. Anyway, we've got the boys from 34 Mongrels Genetics with us here live in studio. I'm going to make a burger for myself and Al. And then we're going to have a little snack while we chit-chat at the table while we get some friends in here and get it hopping. And then we're going to talk about what they're unveiling. A new product, a new seed, a new type of strain, if you will. Thank you, Alice. Can see and hear you. Thank you, Kayla. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, the grill was hopping today. Had a lot going on. I grilled some pineapple. Pineapple on the grill is pretty nice.
Mess with the autoflowers.
Yeah, we're going to talk all things autoflower tonight.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing a giveaway.
Look, a lettuce ring.
Eat it.
That's about all I know, really. So we're going to find out. They actually brought me some planties. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that.
Will you marry me?
Okay, my burger is done. Just need to go make my plate.
How can you hear it so well when he's outside and we're in here?
Hey boys, hear that bossy?
If you guys could mute your phones now.
Oh, we need to mute.
Mute, yeah, turn your audio down now just so that it doesn't echo. All right, I know this has been a train wreck, even more so now that the Darren had to restart the live stream, which was insane. Everybody was seeing a black screen. Nobody could hear anything. Like, that's not something I did. Damn it. That's the only thing I can.
Play in your room now. Go.
No can do, pal.
Go play. I'm gonna grab my. That mic should be hot now. Tell me, guys.
Yeah, it's a
say
little
hi.
warm.
If you would say hi to the folks while I get my burger
What's up,
ready.
guys?
You can see there's a chat. Well, you can see the chat over there too. Facebook chat's different than this chat. But yeah, we got the mongrels in the house.
You're not gonna eat the whole bag.
Oh boy, he's not gonna eat the
Pull
whole
your
bag.
hand out.
Oh no, he's got to get some Skittles now.
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, we're making a mess.
Now go. Get out of my hair.
Let me just, I guess let's start it right here. Do you guys, either of you have kids?
Yes.
Yeah?
We both do.
Okay.
Yes. 3 children.
Al, I got 2 different kinds of buns. I got one of these buns that have like onion on it and stuff like that, specialty bun. And I got a brioche bun. You got 2 delicious type buns. Which one shall you pick? You've got the brioche and then the last one of those, the onion French whatever bun. Don't mind them. I'll do the brioche, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do this one. We got some salad here too if you want some salad. No problem. I don't know how much to really make, and I always like to, it sucks cooking by myself, for myself. So I'm much happier like being able to make some food. All right, let me get this burger. Oh, I should get some cheese. I gotta get some cheese first. Where'd my cheese go? Yeah. Nope. About the last clean one I got in the house. So I got. Oh, where's my other cheese went? I got Colby. Where's the other cheese?
Yeah, I just have a regular burger.
You don't want cheese on it?
No, thank you.
Okay.
You had it out.
That is strange because. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Colby Jack or Pepper Jack. That's it. Yeah. The top ones are more desirable than the bottom ones, obviously. Oh, yeah, just as far as I know, there's nothing special about it. I mean, it was kind of thick cut. It was like a hickory something bacon. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, no. Soy bacon. No, hell no. No soy bacon around here. Not these parts. But if you got to, you got to. Some people,
Oh, yeah, my wife did have to do that. How's everybody out there?
let's hype it up, you guys. If you're in the chat, hashtag 34 Mongrels. Let's get some friends in here. Yeah, I was gonna say you guys should be dog. I didn't even think about that when you came in. I was like, oh, I hope you're dog people. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, take that stick, bud. Or take that here. Take this.
You don't get no more Skittles.
Come on, go play. There's some chips there on the counter too, if you want to. They're cooked in avocado oil, so they're healthy.
Oh, you have a golden retriever.
Not sure which one the top is. Probably this.
And I think you're right.
Their own, that's their t-shirt.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute.
They got their own closet. Yeah, whole closet full of shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of shirts actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Our, the best ones that we found have been by the Pitbull clothing company. And they get our Rottweiler and the
Grill is done, dudes.
kitty. I think it's actually kitty clothing.
The grilling is done, dudes.
He grows so fast. He's outgrown a lot of his shirts that I got him.
Yeah, they have it for all occasions. All the holidays. We got
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. My daughter's like, no, don't be putting that on my dog.
On the 421.
Yeah, she didn't want no weed stuff on her dog. Don't be putting that stuff on my dog. And then I bought it anyway and did it when she wasn't home. Because I just for the picture. I was gonna print the picture for our booth and then it didn't get around to it. And then and she's like, no, don't be putting that on my dog. I was like, yeah, but he looks just like our logo, like the white pit bull is the one I'm talking about. And she's like, don't be putting that on him. Like, I'm gonna get
Did you
some
say the
sunglasses
white
just
pickle?
like our logo.
Yeah, we're trying to make oh no, there's an official term for it, but golden, what I call them is golden huskies, so the golden retriever and then the husky. But Mia, this dog, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
And she don't like when she's
That's
in
where they get the name.
she doesn't want like, and my dog is only 3 years old and he doesn't really like, I don't know, he's not, it doesn't seem like he's like interested in that yet. Like he doesn't try to even hump her really. So I don't
Yeah, he doesn't
know
want it yet.
how we're gonna try to make puppies with them.
With him and the husky?
Yeah. Because the husky is a girl and my golden retriever is a boy.
I know they call themselves the Mongrels, but they're not vets.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Lineup of his dogs, so then we're talking about dogs now.
I get it, but I'm kidding.
I don't know. I'm constantly treating a puppy for something. Here we got these.
You missed the whole conversation
Oh,
that we were having,
nice.
so.
I was listening. Dang.
Yeah, the two pit bulls are brothers, the Rottweilers are sisters, and then the golden retriever.
The mongrels right here, y'all. All right, let me see if everyone found us.
And 5 goldfish. The neighbor's chickens. The neighbor's 2 mountain dogs.
Okay.
Everybody comes to our house. All the birds in the neighborhood.
So I like the 2 colored shirts they have. I got the purple and like a light green. I got like the bright green.
I almost wore my green one like yours today.
Yeah, I like this one. It's the kind of green that works in the green screen and then disappears. Everything but the 34 Mongrels logo floating
Yeah,
there.
that's a cool idea.
Here's my burger.
Zidane
Not 100% healthy, but it's going to be 100% tasty. I'll tell you that much.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. So we're all going to the event tomorrow, the Almost 420 event. You guys will see some of that footage on Tuesday. Is it well done enough for you?
Yep. Perfect. Tastes good too. Thank you. And they said
I don't think of it.
Somebody said whale in your fire.
Yeah, well, if only I knew had someone. If only I had friends that knew how to push buttons. You know. I had a nerdy friend once. He was very narcissistic. You know, he'd get really upset if you didn't like like you'd ask him to do something on the computer. Like, can you fix this? Okay, and then he would do 10 other things and get upset if you weren't all like super like ecstatic about it. Like, bro, like thank you. I didn't ask for it. I appreciate it. What else do you want?
A
Just
trophy?
like, yep. But those guys can have, you know, low EQ. It's like the Sheldon, you know. You ever see the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Love it,
It's perfect. You guys like to kayak ever? Ever been on the water?
He's got all kinds of kayaks.
Yeah, I got 7 of them.
I have not.
Usually you're at the Herbal Roots, I think.
Yeah.
This year it's the 27th. I don't know when Herbal Roots is, but the token float is the 27th of June. It'd be cool if you guys could go, yeah, because I've never had, like, I barely had any friends that I know go, but I've been talking about it. I've been telling people about it forever. Right?
Yeah. The last 2 years, it's fallen on the herbal, and we've been attending that. That's been a good time for us.
Yeah, you gotta make that money.
Yeah. And get the name out.
I can't see shit over here. Most computer nerds are cool. That sounds like a generalization there. Actually, I like to speak in generalities because there's so many things are not set in stone. You know, there's just nothing that's solid. What?
So not everyone's in the shop.
I can't do everybody in the shot. I could do
Looking at it and touching it
I'd have to keep spinning it back and forth to me, but it's okay. They've all seen me.
Put it on a lazy Susan.
well, yeah, there's no you
Well-
have it right here.
We're gonna go downstairs after I finish eating.
Yeah. I guess. I'll stop talking now.
So what I want to happen now is let's get some people in here. Let's tag and share. If you're watching on Facebook, I haven't seen those comments. Are you watching on Facebook?
Yeah. I see a few.
Okay. Yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, come find us on YouTube or Rumble, where I can see all the comments in one spot. Multi-streaming isn't really always a good idea because you're kind of dividing everybody into a bunch of places, but at the same time, we just can't get out there and get seen. Have you guys had any trouble on Facebook with like random restrictions and stuff that you know?
We've been really lucky. I know a lot of places have had. I know somebody. I forget who. One of the sites that I talked with the other seed breeder. I want to say they shut his site down 2 or 3 times in the last year or two. For me, I haven't had any restrictions. We've been pretty. We don't do many lives either. So, but on our 34 Mongrel Manor, the growers group, we have lots of marijuana related talk or conversations. We have people show their grows.
That's where they get hit. Showing the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, we lucky enough have been able to get away with it. I don't know if it's because that we're a private group that may help versus a public group.
Yeah, that's probably part of it. But I just think that you're not, you guys, and I was just telling Claire this because he's kind of close by here, and I was like, he could definitely get your gear in their shop. I don't know if you guys are in anybody's shop, but
We're in four currently. We plan to make a big push this
nice.
summer to get into a few more. But right now we're in 4 storefronts.
Well, I know Claire's open to it. He's got a few other people in his shop. He likes to get local glass blowers and local makers and stuff. At least, and like he's got a whole section of like the glass is at least in America versus the other section, which is not. So he kind of does it like that. But I was like, you guys, I was telling him one of the things about you guys is that you don't make all these. I don't know how to word it, but these waves of drama in social media in general, like you're not really ever connected to anything I've ever seen or heard of, and not only that, that's great, but then on top of that, your genetics have had nothing but good things said about them. I'm going to show you guys why, but I can't run a bunch of stuff right now. I'd like to run more people, especially my sponsors, and try stuff out, but I need a bunch of electrical work done.
Yeah.
You do any side engineering there?
We've run plenty of outlets, I'll tell you that.
Mm. That's basically what I need. Mm. Okay. I'm stuffing my. I never eat on live, you guys. I never do this. We got Trent in the house. We got Brenda in the house. Alice says, I was told you can't look smart and still have common sense. You can't be book smart and still have common sense, she said.
Going back to your nerd reference.
I don't know.
Like,
I feel like
you didn't say he wasn't cool. You just said that he's narcissistic.
right.
It had nothing to do with his character.
But I think to her point though, I've heard that before, like an old phrase, and I think what it kind of lends to is the IQ and EQ thing. Like you can't be book smart and also be like street savvy, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I think that's true. This guy's really smart.
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
he's pretty intelligent.
Alex is in the house too.
EPX Genetics. Hey. YouTube is not working. Trent's on the YouTube right now. You guys can hear us though and see us and everything on the Rumble at least. Wow. I don't know what's going on tonight, but can I just eat this in peace and quickly? Because then I'm gonna go heat up the dabs. Oh. You probably don't do any dabs, do you?
No, we got some infused pre-rolls that we'll definitely share.
Nice.
I'm a real big dab guy. That'll fucking knocks my ass out.
Hey, Alan over on the YouTube. What's up?
What's up? I'm Al and Alan.
You're a different Alan.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you said that I just signed up.
No, he commented.
I just subscribed right when you said that. I hit subscribe. Oh yeah, it's me, man.
He calls himself Florida hippie dude.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think that's you.
Nope,
He was in Florida.
Definitely not.
A few people. Send me a burger, please. Well, brother, come listen. Friendsgiving every November 15th. You guys are welcome. Everyone's welcome. As you can see, like usually, last year she did bring him over, but then they left, and I had everybody outside in the garage. Basically, had a bunch of tables, and I could fit probably 20 people here like that. It doesn't feel like it today with all the dogs and just us 4 adults, but we had 10 people in here pretty comfortably.
You have some people in this one.
On YouTube, you found it? Okay. Alice could see us on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to talk while I finish this. Tell us about the autos. Tell us what's up, because I kept it secret for a long time until you sent me that message and said, go ahead and,
we have entered the auto market. Had quite a few had quite a few requests over the past couple of years, and it's been probably a 2.5-year project. For those that know what it takes to bring a new auto to market, it's a little different than a photo. Much different. Especially if you're trying. What we try to do is we try to bring the flavors that we like from a photo into the auto, which requires breeding a photo with an auto. The seeds will all be photo. Some people call them fast photos, but I don't really know if they really are that much faster. But that's neither here nor there. If you take 2 of those seeds and you cross those, then you're going to get approximately 25% of the offspring is going to be autos. So it's a process.
Wow.
So if I wanted to bring one of the next ones that we're going to try to do is the Joe's Fire Slurricane cross. I want to bring that into an auto. Now, you can't just flip a switch. There isn't a genetic switch or genetic that you can just boom and it's just an auto now. So again, I would have to cross the Slurricane with a chosen auto that kind of represents some of the features, some of the traits that we want expressed in the Slurricane. And then how we did one of the ones we did was our rainbow snow cone. We took our rainbow snow cone, we crossed it with one of our friends, Pineapple. He does a lot of autos. One of our friends, Big John, one of our friends, Pineapple. He just calls it the Pineapple. He's had it around for a while. He makes his own seeds with the Pineapple. So we crossed the Pineapple to the rainbow. Then the babies, the seeds, we had to cross with each other, find which one of those are auto, and now we've got a 50-50 cross between the rainbow and the Pineapple. So then, to get more of the rainbow traits to come through, we take that 50-50 cross, we take it back to the snow cone, do the same thing again. Now we're up to 75%. We've done that 3 times. We're at, should be 87.5, right around there percent.
Oh wow!
Rainbow snow cone genes. We don't call the offspring rainbow snow cone because it's not a true rainbow snow cone. It's actually a mix of rainbow snow cone and another auto. And any autos that you guys get, I've got the AK-47 auto. It's an AK-47 plant that was crossed with an auto and hopefully crossed back to that AK-47 multiple times. It may be 95% AK-47. It's not truly 100% AK-47 or it wouldn't be an auto. So it's a little deceiving when somebody gets a pack of seeds that's supposed to be a AK-47 or a blueberry, and it doesn't come out exactly like what you expect it to come out, and that's because it's not true to 100% true to that strain that it's representing. So
We got some people that are growing your gear. They say I have a group community on Messenger, and then I made a whole chat just for plants. And so today I was asking for people that had grown any 34 mongrels. So there's a couple in there we're going to look at in a little bit. Andrew says he's growing Jove's times Slurricane right now. All right. Gentlemen, want to retire this to downstairs now that I fed my face? And Kai, get out of there, bud. Come on. Go on. You're not. You don't make a great footrest. Okay, we're gonna head downstairs.
What is the strain that it is?
Which strain?
The strain that you have to share.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because she's not smoking as much anymore. So she gets So maybe you guys could help her actually. Where the heck did my water go? Found it.
oh, this is an infused one.
She gets like her heart's racing and stuff, and she's smoking these days.
Well, I'm just thinking like sativa or indica.
Oh, that's a balance.
Make your heart rate more, it'll be higher, I imagine.
Yeah, that's a hybrid.
I don't think them ones.
Because I will hit it like just once or twice.
I don't want to
do
go
wanna
too
smoke,
far into
I
my
just don't
basement
want it to
without
make
them.
me
You know
feel,
what I
like,
mean?
fucking weird after. You know, like.
I don't think that'll make it feel weird. That one.
Hey Matt,
Sativa.
could you grab
No,
that
we don't
microphone
want
too?
This is sativa. That makes you like
Yeah.
up.
Do you have an indica?
Oh, I'm sure.
It has a little clip on it.
I'll try that one.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. Cool.
No, dogs stay up here.
Is Sprout outside? Who's barking?
No, I think everyone's inside.
Oh. Okay. This is the den of opportunities. As you can see, the sun is down at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to point this at you fellas. And I'm going to have my own.
You guys will go around.
Here we go. Well, you can sit at that corner if you want. I'll grab that box. One of you can sit on this side, one of you can sit on that side, and then the camera can really catch you both. You won't be.
Okay.
Maybe. Thought he was going to do pan.
Mine, it does pan, but not all the way over there. These are all my seeds. This is for cage. Okay, let's see. So it's only gonna show one at a time, I guess. Hey, here we go. Now we're talking. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Do you want to stand?
I'm good.
That's why I like down here, because I can sit down if I want to. I can stand if I want to.
And this is a good height for standing.
I don't understand people that smoke and want to stand. Like he'll stand and smoke, and I'm like, when I smoke, I want to sit the fuck
Look
down.
at this. My camera there.
Yeah.
Over here.
That's awesome.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
That's as far as it goes. I guess I should put this on. So.
A little more.
You want to pick one out?
What's that? Picking one out? Okay.
What's infused mean? Is that like?
That's like got a little dab in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically.
maybe not that.
Yeah, they're all like that.
Well, yeah, we definitely want infused.
I'm gonna.
They're all going to be hybrid balanced.
But there's a percentage. This says THC only 36%, so that sounds good because there's not that much. Well, but most of them have like 80%.
Yeah, this one's 40.
Rainbow chip infused pre-roll.
Yeah, that's a big good one.
Rainbow chip. We need help from the chat. Which one should we try here, guys?
Ooh,
We got Rainbow chip.
Blueberry Gary, that one's 46.5.
Blueberry Gary. Okay. Blueberry Gary. Apple fritter.
Wow.
And then what's in this one here?
Apple fritter sounds good.
This one's rocket stick. Oh no, green apple.
Yeah,
green apple. Or sour green apple it's called.
Ooh.
Kind of sounds good too. I've never had Blueberry Gary, and I've heard you guys saying that one
Yeah, I do like that one a
a
lot.
few
Let
times.
me see it.
And it's 46 points something. That was way up there.
So, I guess we won't need the Dab and Dragon 2. Just got this the other day from Drizzle Dab.
That's pretty cool. Very
You can really see the
sciencey
purple in
looking.
person, not through the
Yeah.
pictures that you sent me.
What's that, Al?
It's very sciencey looking.
Yeah, I
Like,
just
got some
yeah,
fingers
I
on
think
it
it looks
too.
fun. Yeah, it's really nothing it's not needed for dabs, that's for sure.
No,
You don't need any of that.
Right, you need a little bitty thing.
Yeah, I've had some of those too. Just do this maybe for right now. Okay. Oh, that's for me. Could do something like this. Yeah, it's a little bit wider. There we go.
I've been smoking for such a long time, and just recently, weed has affected me different. Like
Really?
I can't like smoke like I used to because it just makes me feel weird. So I haven't been smoking. I was over at my sister's house the other day and I smoked with them, and I just took a couple hits and I felt fine. So
It's all that fentanyl in the weed these days.
yeah, moderation. Yeah, like I can't just be like I used to. It just affects me way different now.
Oh, I gotta.
My son learned that the hard way with a gummy. He ate the whole thing instead of eating a little bit of it, and he hadn't had one, and he got the spins.
Yeah.
Oh man. I started trying Fico, and the first time I tried it, I took a whole syringe. I ate it on live stream, and man, later that night, I couldn't walk. I couldn't text. Like it was.
Sounds like some good stuff.
See, I don't like I don't like to be like annoyingly high. Like I want to be high and like enjoy. Yeah. I don't want to be like feeling fucking like that. Ugh.
Well, it just depends. Like I didn't feel nauseous or anything, so
good.
Wasn't a problem there. But
yeah, but you were past the point.
Okay, so new autos, guys, coming out from 34 Mongrels Genetics. Are you doing any? Is there anything else going on at the moment, like grow off or anything like that?
We're going to announce an auto grow off. If any of you guys are interested in being in the auto grow off, make sure you're a member of our 34 Mongrel Manor, the Dogtown Growers Group. We usually offer some decent prizes, t-shirts, beans. So look for that announcement in the next couple days. And outside of that, we should have some new and exciting stuff coming out photo period-wise, middle of the summer-ish, end of the summer. Some things that we're playing with. We're going to bring back the Joe's Fire times Slurricane. That's going to be a permanent strain in our stable. That has just been, everybody that has grown that has really, really loved it. It is really, looks great, smokes great. It's really a home run. Got to give props to Jimmy Mead on that one, you know.
Oh yeah.
He is to Joe Spire's his baby, you know. And then the people that do our grow offs, the people that just grow and post on the site, that is such a help to us. And which avenues we want to continue to go down, which ones we want to continue to put out, which ones are a hit, you know, which ones are yeah.
Right.
So it helps, you know. That's instant feedback, and not only is it instant feedback, it shows everybody else what those could be. You know, what those when you buy our genetics, you know what you're going to get. Which
you don't want to waste your time either,
right,
on a bunch of different ones and just put out a whole ton of different names people can't remember all of.
Right. Well, what we do sometimes though is like with the Joe's Fire. But what we'll do is we'll put, and I hate to call them testers because we test them prior to our initial release, but we'll take like the Joe's Fire. We'll cross it with 8 or 10 strands to see which combination the public really, really likes. And then some of those, even if they're great, will fall by the wayside. And then some of those, like the Joe's Fire Slurricane, become permanent strains in our. So sometimes we do put out a lot, but that's to find out, you know, what is the home run. We hope they're all home runs, and we've been pretty fortunate. And anything that we've actually released to the public has gotten really great feedback.
Do you have a group of testers that you normally go with, or is there any kind of?
We have
probably your group.
We like our initial testers is just when we first started growing. A lot of it is people that were in a cancer group that I'm in. So we have probably about 8 or 9 people that we give, you know, and I hate saying we give free beans to because then I get 1,000 messages and emails. Can I get can I get free beans too? Can I? So, but these are people that we knew their background, and so what I like about these is they're so diverse. We have a couple that go in water. We have one that he absolutely, for lack of a better word, beats the shit out of the plant. He grows in an old shower in the basement. So it's made 3x3. He's got a 600 watt HPS in there, and he tries to get the heat out with just a fan. So, and I love it. He's one of our best testers because if they don't do anything wiggy when he's beating the shit out of them, then I'm pretty
They're strong.
yeah, they're not gonna wig out when somebody's treating them like they're supposed to. So, and then we got our testers that they are on their money. So I don't want to disparage all of them by one.
But it is different environments, different people, different levels of their skills of growers.
I think that's a big thing. You can have a strain that you had an expert grower that keeps everything's in range. The parts per millions are in range. His pH in his soil is money. And so he gets this beautiful plant, and then it goes to the average Joe who's just going to go get some Tom and Jerry fertilizer and do it really basic, and then the plant either flips out, perms, or just it doesn't perform well. And it's because and there are strands like that mainly sativas leaning strands. The more sativa, generally, the more more of a expert you need to be, because they can get airy quickly. They're a little more apt, in my experience. They're a little more apt to herm on you if you. And this isn't fem reg. This is just sativa indica. Those long sativas, they can be, if you don't keep everything perfect, they can wig out. But if you keep everything perfect, then a lot of times you're rewarded really well.
That might be why I had this strain outdoors. I didn't have a name for the strain, but I could tell it was sativa, and it would just wig out. There'd be some that went really well, some that was like, what happened here? There's one that just died overnight. It was the biggest plant I had last year.
Oh.
Overnight, it was looking great the day before, and I go outside and it was literally dried up and crispy. What happened the next day?
Yeah, especially outdoors. Me and him's done a lot of outdoors. I tend to lean toward the. Oh yeah.
You guys will use that. I'm in the mode for the event tomorrow because
infused.
Everybody's going to be passing around. Right. Oh, nice. I have a little package here from. Where did it go? Right here. I'll take this with me. You guys seen these? So I take these to put them on tips when somebody hands me a random joint, right?
Oh yeah.
And then this little toothpick. So you put this in a cone. If you go to fill a cone with this, and you put that toothpick in there, and then you put this in the cone, and you lift it up just enough to where you can. Well, I have to try it more myself to really get it down, but I'm pretty sure you put some weed in there while it's kind of halfway in the cone, and then you just use this to kind of tamp it down as you fill it up. And then by the end, you should have that. You should be able to pull this out and have this nice, perfect center space, that just burns evenly. I'm probably saying the wrong words here, but yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, we get the idea. It's fancy. I don't know. A lot back to be a lot faster, and I guess if you're doing more on your two, but if you're doing like 50 of them,
right?
You can be there all day with that.
I feel like he's got other apparatus that can go with it too that can make it easier. But did you hit it?
Yeah.
Very
I feel
smooth.
like there's a hole in the middle though.
There's a hole. What's for this?
Oh, to like clean it or something?
No, it keeps. So you keep this in the
and you just work your way up it.
Yeah. And you keep that in as you work this up and out, and then you pull that out at the end, and you have this little space that goes all the way through, so that it burns evenly. You have
Give
this
a
like
little
little
airflow in there.
hole that goes all the way
Try to
through.
make it smoke smoother. Which
Yeah.
to me, 'cause that is one of the things that I don't like about these. I love the high that I get from them, but this seems to be like a lot of work to smoke one.
Oh wow,
Like,
yeah.
I smoke a freaking.
If I had to smoke that to
One.
myself, it would take like 3 or 4 sittings for
Yeah.
sure. I'd have
I
to
have
put
a
it
buddy
out.
that works at the gas station that I go through, and he's like, "Man, I get to hitting them things, and it pisses me off." He's a
They
little
run.
Indian guy. He's funny.
That's
He's
the only
like,
thing
"Yeah,
that sucks
it
about
pisses me
cones.
off." It's funny.
The cones just don't burn that great. And
Yeah,
this does kind of fix that,
I
but
agree. Yeah, I bet that helps a lot.
yeah, the way I'm explaining it seems like it sounds like a lot of work, but I feel like it's probably easier than I.
I think we should give away like a pack of autoflower seeds if there's any auto
Okay.
growers. I don't know how you want to do it. You can.
Yes, I'm going to put everybody on a wheel who's here in the chat right now, and we will spin it. But you'll have to be here to win. And also, you'll have to follow the page. You know what's so stupid? I don't even want to get into it. Facebook, the way things are stupid, I cannot tag your page, even though I'm following it from my page. But on my profile, I can tag your page. It's just goofy.
I'm a Snapchatter. I don't have any Facebook.
I'm on Snapchat. I just started doing more public, like a public profile on Snapchat. All right, guys, I'm going to share in the wheel. If you're in the house and you want to get a free pack of autos coming from 34 Mongrels, the new strain, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Well, this might get you both in there. There you go. Okay. Comment below, hashtag 34 Mongrels, hashtag WTIF, do something. I got a lot of ladies in the audience, and they do hashtag ladies of WTIF. That's their hashtag, yeah. There's a couple of hashtag bros of WTIF too, but there's fewer of those, I think. All right, let me start getting you guys on the wheel. From the Rumble side, we got Kayla. We got Margaret on the YouTube. We got Cullen, Kim, Alice, Rose, Big Mike, Andrew. I know Chris is in here somewhere. There's Chris on the YouTube. Let's say Alice. Yes. I think I got Margaret on the Rumble. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Anybody else on Rumble? We're good there. Trent. Trent was here earlier. Trent, you still here? You know Trent all good?
Yeah.
And he's got a ton of knowledge. Awesome, huge garden too. And he sends me pictures. I'm blown away. And there's Chris on the Rumble. Hello. It's AT&T. Okay, I'm gonna go in here and check the on Facebook. Actually, we'll do that on the other screen here. Everybody's gonna be passing. All right, comment below if you want in on this. Dawn, tell Andrew to get you the link over for Rumble. Kim on the Facebook. Ty. Chris on the Facebook. Sean. We got Trent over on Facebook. We got Bean Dongo. Lisa. Kayla. Margaret. Brian Williams. You know who Brian Williams glassblowing is? Huh? No? I believe he's in the... Brian, where are you? Northeast, I think? But yeah, he actually blew this piece for me while he was on my show, People in the Boxes, one week. He blew this live and then sent it to me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Cool, like,
Very nice.
coloring on it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and thick.
Elementary, my plug it in. That's my fault, everyone. Forgot to plug my phone in. I don't know if I can do that with this thing plugged in. Probably not. Okay, they can still hear me temporarily while I finish getting everybody on the wheel. Looks like I got everyone except Andrew. Bean Dongo with the 200 stars. Thank you, brother. Trent. It's annoying. What's that?
Noticed Wes's t-shirt over there.
Yeah, look at the sign right here.
Yeah, I just noticed the t-shirt over there.
I didn't know you guys knew Wes. I guess maybe I should.
Where he had to unfortunately close.
Yeah, he had other. I think he had other interests that were stronger. I saw him the other day actually. He came up to my car in the parking lot as we were about to go into a store. Okay, I'm getting back on the phone. We're just going to use the phone's speaker. I'm going to call it Mongrels, 34 Mongrels Genetics. Jeez. I gotta clean my phone after I had it too close to the grill. A little bit of bacon splatter over here.
There's a little bit of splatter and char.
Right, my phone got a little char. Okay. All right. Now we're using the phone's audio.
You can speak a little.
It booted us out immediately. Probably because I didn't let the phone charge enough. Oh, no feedback. That should fix it. All right, that's better. Jeez. Sorry.
And we're back.
You can hear us. We'll be a little more echoey, but we are plugged in and charging at least. So hopefully it's charging. Always something.
I like some. What did I say?
So we're gonna do a giveaway as soon as I can get my hands free.
We're on a boat.
I know I could do it, but it's just not happening for me. What else? Well, nothing else is going right. Why would I worry about this? It's just typical for par for the course, I guess. I just do this. This thing's called the squid, so I can do shit like this.
Nice.
There we go. Holy shit.
We are back, Jack.
What's that?
We are back, Jack.
Finally. Okay. Got one of those rolling still?
This is.
Oh, for me,
Yeah,
okay.
you just fire it up.
Let's go.
So it's smoking out.
Bet.
This is the Blueberry Gary. Oh, yeah.
What's this one?
That one. Apple fritter.
Oh, that's okay. To be honest, I'm not all that picky.
You can smoke that one later, then.
Okay. All right. So we got the wheel. Let me pull this background off so we don't have to see you guys next to you guys. Nobody news jumped in over here, it looks like. Dawn, there's Dawn. Okay. And check Facebook one more time.
Look at that. I'm
Alice with the 24 arms. Thank you very much. Trent, I got you. Kim, twice.
So have you ever grown any autoflowers, Waylon?
I had one by accident. And I could tell because it was flowering when it was like half a foot tall.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that was an auto. Somebody gave it to me. I don't think he knew it was an auto either. All right, here we go. We're gonna shuffle up. This won't be the first. It won't be the last spin today. Do the door prize a little later too.
Yeah. Give away. We got some hand koozies we can give away. Couldn't brought them here, but either way,
Oh,
we're gonna
nice.
send them. Maybe even a T-shirt or two. Definitely a couple packs of seeds throughout the day.
All right, well, let's see who wins the first one. Let's go. Make sure you hit that like button, share it out. We got 41 people in the house. Cullen Smith. Talk about an awesome grower to get some awesome gear. Are you here, Cullen? Comment below. What's the spin for, Don? This is for a pack of autos. What was the strain again?
The strain would be apple snow cone. It's actually our rainbow snow cone, the photo period side, crossed with a pineapple auto, crossed back twice with the rainbow snow cone. So if you ran the rainbow snow cone, you'll probably see a lot of similarities between the rainbow snow cone and the apple snow cone. For those that know, our rainbow snow cone, which is one of I like one of the strains that I like. It's an indica leading strain, but it's sour apple crossed with slurricane. So crossing it with the pineapple has really brought out a lot of the, I want to say a little more of the appley, that sort of the side of the plant.
A little sour
versus the slurricane. Let's say maybe a little, but it's a really good plant. It's a really good plant. We actually have three, so we have three that we'll be bringing tomorrow. It'll be that one. It'll be our great punch that was crossed with a Kush, and then we did a 50-50 cross of the apple snow cone to somebody else's auto, a company called Gino.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's but he has a strain called Blue Dog, which I kind of like. So it's a 50-50 cross between. So we're gonna have the apple snow cone tomorrow,
we're gonna have the apple snow cone cross with blue dog, and then we're gonna have what we like to call our grape push, which is our grape punch cross with a Kush auto.
And you probably have some
Good
pre
stuff.
rolls and
Yeah.
and
Yes.
duty.
Absolutely.
do you fill them all? You got one of those cool machines with the
Oh,
50 of them at once?
we do have one of those cool machines.
Yeah.
But some of these we purchased, but yeah, we do make our own, and we'll probably have some free rolls of some of the autos if somebody just wants to stop by and smoke one. You know, just strictly just to smoke, just the actual. Because autos have taken. If you talked to me 3 years ago, I would say that I would never grow an auto, and I would tell you now that I'm still a photo fan over an auto fan.
Yes, sir.
And it's only because of the amount of control that you have on a photo, and for my particular growing style. But I can see where a auto comes in really handy. For instance, if you're somebody who's has a little less mobility and you just want to set it and forget it, you can have one light every say 3 weeks. You know, you can stay totally legal in the state of Illinois. You can put one, you know, if you had a medical card, you can put one plant in like every 3 weeks. And every 3 weeks, you just take one plant out. You're not messing with your lights. You're not having to do a lot of the things that you have to do, you know, with a photo. It just feels like a little less work. So I can see that. And one of my friends, he uses autos because he likes to um, trellis plants. Like, by the way, like Taipan, I see out there one of the best trellisers that there is. Any questions about trellising? Then there's the man right there. But one of our other friends does something really similar.
Scroggin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does something really similar. And so while he's doing it, he's got a couple autos in there. So it takes him, 3 or 4 months to get this photo period ready to go into flower. And the whole time he had some autos sitting there. So then when he's ready to flip it, he's actually taking down the autos for smoke until his photos get done. So there's a lot of reason. I also know some people that like to do the autos outside because they're going to finish way earlier than, if you get them out there early, they're going to finish earlier than your photo period. So a lot of times push into November even. I've seen them not be done and snow's coming. So, outdoor depends on what strain you're getting. You have to be real selective with the outdoor strain. You need a quick finisher.
Right.
You try to get a 14-week sativa. Yeah, you ain't actually taking it down till freaking probably close to Thanksgiving. Better hope for good weather. So, but autos end all that. You can put autos out in May, and then in July, you're taking down a crop. You're taking down, you just so you can get 2 crops in the span of getting 1 crop in. So there's a lot of things where I feel like autos.
One way I see it is that with less light, less sunlight, if you have a lot of shade in your yard or something like that,
Yeah.
might be good for an auto.
Right. Or if you just have a lot of like you were talking about your plant that Hermes or wigged out or whatever outside.
Mhm.
You have a lot of flashing lights. Your neighbor has a
Porch light.
porch light.
Yeah.
People
My
pulling
neighbor
in,
does.
people pulling in and out of the driveway. Some plants don't like it. That don't matter to an auto. An auto is just going to chug along. That any kind of light stress is not light stress to an auto.
Right.
So there are places where I think autos really, really work. Yeah.
Do autos don't harm at all?
Yeah, autos.
Seeds?
No, autos can harm.
Okay.
Absolutely, autos can harm. But you're not going to harm through light stress.
I see.
You could harm them through chopping them, through heat stress, new stress,
Other
or just
stressors,
bad
yeah.
genetics. There are things that can. So yeah, absolutely. And I'm not trying to say that they don't. So yeah.
I got you.
But a lot of the outdoor harm because of light stress, especially if you're anywhere in town where you're getting headlights. Moonlight usually doesn't mess with them. But yeah, I've seen neighbors, porch lights, security lights.
You would think moonlight shouldn't mess with them,
right?
Speaking of moonlight, do you think we actually went around the moon recently, boys?
I think we did. I mean, I just have a hard time believing that you can fool that many people, but you can.
Hey,
So,
I think they have a harder time faking it now.
Yeah.
So they definitely did triggers like back in the old days.
like what would be the purpose of it, and to be like, let's see if we can fool people, or let's do it knowing that a whole bunch of people won't believe it, and just to antagonize them.
Isn't that why they said that we faked it in the first place? So we could say we were first.
See, now I could believe. See, when somebody's always talking about conspiracy theory or something, I always have to see what's the end game behind it. You know, so like I could see them faking the first one, so we were the first. You know, it came with a certain amount of prestige. I'm not saying they faked it, but there's you can say okay, there was something behind it if they were faking it. Now it seems like there's less. You know, okay, you went around the moon. All kinds of people supposedly went to the moon.
Yeah.
You know, now I do believe now they might be trying to go for the first time. Who knows? But they say there's pictures of like the lunar rover and stuff like that.
Was
Yeah.
Bud. Smoke got in my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like no one's gonna know unless you actually get to go there yourself.
Right. Yeah, there's so many things like that. And now we've become such a skeptical society. You know,
My mom sent me something about the Titanic. They say is really some other boat that they.
oh yeah, they switched. It was supposed to be a bad boat, so they switched the boats and stunk it for the insurance money. Yeah, I've heard that one.
Just like
Yeah,
I guess it's fun to
still
think
there.
about. But the stuff I like to think about is like ancient history and like stuff like futuristic. Like I think of where are we going, you know, and with this kind of relates back to our conversation about autos. Where do you think the next step is? Now I'm going to ask you about the legislative side because of all this stuff going on, but then I also want to know, autos was like out of nowhere. Nobody knew that was coming. What do you think the next thing is? A cannabis plant that has some kind of edible fruit on it or something?
Right.
It's like,
Right. Yeah, there's going to be something that the autos. I think nobody would. I think everybody just wasn't thinking of the ways that certain people can use them.
yeah.
You know, because like the money man, especially in the illegal days, you're not going to use autos because of the inconsistency in yields, the inconsistency. And I'll say that, and this with any seed company because it's a different way that you grow. When you're breeding the Job's Fire Time Slurricane, we could put 20 of one and 20 of another, and every one of those plants are genetically the same. It's the same freaking plant. But now, if you are doing uh, autos, your autos are bred with a bunch of different, essentially brothers and sisters. So even a consistent auto is going to be more inconsistent than a consistent photo. Period, if that makes any sense, because of what you're using. Because of what you're using for parents, you can't successfully clone an auto at scale to use the same auto to get all your seeds from. And this is from any company. Humboldt Seeds, same thing. They're probably going to have 1,000 of one brand of one certain kind and 1,000 of another, but they're all brothers and sisters. They're not clones. So there's again, even the most consistent, there's going to be a little bit of inconsistency in there just by the way that you select your parents.
Well, and that's one reason that it's good that they're, I don't want to say faster, but you can do them a little bit more like
Yeah,
quicker concession or what?
yeah.
So if that makes sense.
You know, in a couple, I'm by no means an expert auto breeder, but just the things that I've learned in the last 2.5 years, 3 years. I was strictly photo before that, and photo is still where I like to sit, you know, for what I do. But the autos that I've learned, uh, good size pot, 5 gallon is best, but at least 3 gallon. Taller, more than wider. You know, it likes a tall pot, and it likes uh, fluffy, not compact,
Right.
medium. So we like to use the Sunshine number 4. You can get a bale of that for like $25 at the hardware store. You know, so but there's so many that you can get. You know, different types of soil that will work. Just make sure that it's light and fluffy. Toppings bad. You know, there is a few that you can, but topping is not usually not wise on an auto. just because an auto's lifespan is so short, you're probably only in veg from seedling to the time you start to see pre-flowers. It's probably like day 4, day 28, 30-ish. And most of it, we're starting to see. So you got 4 weeks of flowers. So if you top it, unless it's a 120-day uh, auto, if it's one of these 85 to 100-day autos, man, you're probably inhibiting a little bit of your yield. And not saying it can't be done, because there's going to be people like, oh, I do it all the time, and you probably do, and you probably have success. I can tell you that most of the people that I know that have messed with cutting on it have not had good success. Tying it down, you can make the autos go crazy and get crazy yields with the low stress training. Just tying them down, maybe a little bit of defoliation, but no actual topping.
What size bucket do you recommend? Like a 5-gallon?
I like a 5 gallon because the 5 gallon's tall. But I've also seen people have success in the little 3 gallon. Depends on what kind of how big your pen is.
Because you don't want to transplant autos, right?
No, if at all possible, right into the soil seems to be the best. Now I've had luck just putting them in soil and in a cup or something, and it's basically as soon as they break the ground before like day 5 or 6, they're already transplanted. Basically, we just don't want them to hit the bottom of what
Right.
the taproot to go down. But in theory, even that's a little bit of a shock. You got 28 days, basically, is the way I look at it. You got 28 days of veg. Every time you do something to it that shocks it even just a little bit, you may even losing 12 hours of growth in a 28-day veg period. It's a big deal. It really is.
That is something people don't think about with a
Yeah.
shorter grow period.
Yeah, that
Everything
veg
is more
period.
crucial.
Yeah.
You don't have time to bring things back. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you want to have a good yielding plant, you gotta, make sure that it's not too hot, make sure it's not too cold, make sure it's not too wet, it's not too dry. But really, it's pretty simple. Every other day you feed it, and they grow so fast. There's usually most of them that I've played with have been pretty heavy feeders. You can pretty much, you know, I like to use, like I said, I used to like to use the Sunshine number 4, and then they start getting food, and I want to say within a week they're getting just a quarter of whatever I'm feeding them and working the way up.
And then there's people that feed the dirt to the plant.
Yeah,
So just get what it needs from the dirt instead of trying to top it off with a bunch of chemicals on top of
Right.
whatever you need them for people that feed the dirt.
I give them
Microbes and all that.
water from that fish tank.
yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Although
Yeah.
I got to keep up with the minerals in the fish tank because I use RO water. So then I got to add in some extra minerals and.
Yeah, I used to clean my fish tank and water all my stuff with that water.
I got a buddy that uses turtle water.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty good too.
Huge Oscar, 55-gallon tank, and when I clean it out, I use that water in my next feeding. So
You have a one Oscar and a 55
I
gallon
had
tank?
2 big ass Oscars in that
Wow.
55-gallon, yeah. They're buddies.
I bought a 100-gallon stock tank that's in my other room, and I was going to use that to try to get to the point where I could get fish that I can eat, big enough, like something
Yeah.
like. And you know what I want to do is I want to get bluegill. Remember, I don't know if you as kids would be like tasked to go catch the bluegill. The grown-ups are catching the big fish. You're over here with little balls of bread and catching it. Right. Well, these little bitty bluegill. But if you get those and you have them in captivity and like protection and well fed and everything and happy, they can get pretty damn big.
Yeah.
And that's good eating for that size. 5-10 pounds.
Yeah.
So I had another question. Oh yeah. So let me ask you something. Do you consider hemp to be like an opponent to marijuana, or are you guys of the same mind of like it's all the same? There shouldn't be this fight between hemp and marijuana.
Yeah.
It's my opinion is that there's an artificial wedge being driven by the man.
Right.
Whoever you want to point it at, but somebody in the politics. It doesn't like cannabis, so they want to drive this wedge, get everybody fighting. I've not met anyone yet that just says, "Oh, that whichever the other side is," and gets like everybody I talk to is about the same thought. Like, I don't care about hemp farmers. Now with the THCA, I guess they were moving in on the marijuana business. You know what I mean?
Well, that and this is, I'm not a religious person, but one of my really religious friends who's very cannabis tolerant, what he was worried about and what he supported in the bill was that he didn't like it in the gas stations and stuff like that.
Right.
That abuse is what he, that's where he's, I don't know if you want to call it divide between cannabis and hemp, but that's what irks him. So I can see, certain people's aversion to it. You don't necessarily want your kids being able to get it, or even maybe not even seeing it. I mean, but they can see beer. So, I'm a little different, but yeah, that's where his push was from. Was I don't want it sold. It was made legal to be, you know, procured a certain way, whether a medical patient growing it or by the way, I believe you should be able to do however you want. You know what I mean? I think it should be a free plant.
Right.
But like I said, I can understand his views. My views, like I said, should be 100% free plant. I should be able to grow it. Fucking John, you up the street should be able to grow it, smoke it, consume it. It's an intoxicant, so I can see making it a 21 and above thing. But yeah.
Well, that's an argument between cannabis or no cannabis. You know how there's I guess, a fight between marijuana sales, and I know you guys aren't necessarily in. I mean, you maybe at events you might sell pre rolls, but otherwise you might not have a dog in the fight necessarily. But people who are growing hemp at scale to get the THCA out of it are, I guess, muscling in on some of the business from the CBD and THC growers that are actually on the marijuana side. They have to go through all these hoops and red tape and have to get all these uh, permits and everything. And on the hemp side, they had sort of been getting away, I guess, scot free for a while because of that loophole of the THCA in the farm bill. And now they've tried closing that, and now they've rescheduled things, and so they're really keeping us guessing.
It does affect us though, because part of the new provisions is that seeds
Yes.
are supposed to be from the point of origin like they were before the 2018. Now it's hard to prove that because you can't test it. The only way you can test it would be to grow it. So is the government gonna confiscate your seeds? 'Cause technically they're hemp at the moment, but the law says when it comes to seeds, it comes to source seeds. So it'll be really interesting how stores handle it, stepping forward, how going forward.
I don't think they have the personnel to be able to police all that.
No, I don't believe so either. But are your bigger companies going to pull back a little bit because they're not going to have the money to police everybody, but they might want to make an example out of a couple of big people. So
the retailers, the general retailers that have started to dabble in it a little bit,
or
they're going to pull back quick.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're out of here. Right.
Yeah, and what no, I was thinking the actual, the breeders.
Okay.
That's why I try to tell everybody you don't know what they're going to do. Like for instance, I don't know who the owner of Humboldt or the breeder of Humboldt, but let's just use them for an example because they're a big one. If I'm him and I'm sitting on maybe a couple $1 million, I got my 401k, maybe a couple side businesses. If all of a sudden my seeds are illegal, is he somebody that's going to continue to sell seeds because he's going to be somebody?
Probably.
He's going to be somebody that the government would, if they were going to make an example of them, that's the kind of person they're going to make an example of. So I don't know what they're going to do with seeds, but I tell everybody, you know what I mean. I would definitely grab your favorite breeders, double up on whatever you got. Just it doesn't really hurt, if you're especially the bigger ones. Them are the ones I worry about. I mean, I don't know that. But if seeds are illegal, seeds are illegal.
Right.
It becomes a scary thing again. As of today, seeds are 100% legal. So I don't believe John Q. Public has anything to worry about, nor do, especially if you're somebody who can legally grow. I don't think, seed stores. I don't think they're going to stop selling seeds in states that are legal. I would worry about shipping of seeds. Is that going to become a problem now?
Can you still say, novelty purposes? Is that even
I think that was. I think I think that's just
BS?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right.
I mean, it's just can I sell a fucking opium seed and say the same thing? I think it makes you feel a little better. Yeah.
I always wondered about things like that. Other plants, like we'll try to say things so that we don't get hit with the algorithm. But like, like the plant that turns into the white stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder why there's no like underground like guerrilla growers of that. But like, we don't. I guess the climate probably is one thing, but we grow indoors, so but you just don't do that because cannabis is the one thing that people are willing to break the law. Now, there's plenty of people that will like cook up meth or whatever, so I guess there's that. But the people about like growing the plant from nature, from its roots, literally, it's the only one. No one's. You might make alcohol, but you're making it from material you find. Nobody's going through the whole process of growing it indoors and then distilling. Yeah, no. So that's the difference of cannabis versus all these other things that can be seen as recreational. Cannabis is so unique. I mean, alcohol has. You could argue that there are some medicinal uses of alcohol, right? And not just the cleaning of surfaces or whatever, but like thinning your blood, and there's reasons why you might need that or something. But that's about it. Like, there's not a lot of argument,
Right.
other than like painkillers, because we used to use heroin for painkillers. Now we use opiates. So you have to have one. You have to choose. Do we want opiates and have to be beholden to some overseas country that grows them? Or do we want to have cannabis, which can replace pretty much all opiates, right?
In a
That
lot
we
of
can
cases.
grow here.
There's sometimes when you absolutely need it. I'm a 8-year cancer survivor, and I had some rough moments, and there was some moments where, you absolutely have to have that, whatever the case may be. But yeah, for the vast majority of the time, 100% cannabis. When I had issues sleeping, it was edible. If I get a couple Tylenol and a good doobie, that pretty much was I could tolerate most. So, but there is a lot of medicinal things that are related with marijuana. Not all of them directly health related. Like I said,
Right.
I could smoke, and then it would take my mind away from things, and I could just, for a little while, I'm just living in the moment, and it's like there's.
You might get a little chuckle every now and then, even if you're like low, mood.
Yeah.
That's how it was for me. Because alcohol, with the military, alcohol was pre-approved. Like, if you wanted to be a total full-blown alcoholic, all good. But if you wanted to, God forbid you fail a, cannabis P test. So let me ask you guys some hard-hitting questions. Did you ever get into anything else? Did you ever have any other, addictions or problems, or even for fun? Did you ever try anything else? Did you try some mushrooms?
Yeah, I've done
some acid.
Yeah, all psychedelics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing bad though.
Right. My dad had cocaine issues. He liked to snort cocaine, so I was kind of, and my mom, she had a legal prescription drug issue, which is a whole other story there in itself. But she didn't believe she had an issue. But 2 years apart, she had major back surgery and then a knee replacement surgery. So they had her taking these opiates, and she's just down in them. I go up there one day, and it's probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon. She's looking at her watch, and I thought maybe she had a doctor's appointment. I'm like, hey, you got somewhere you need to go? I'll give you a ride. It's like, no. In like 20 minutes, I got to take my medicine. I said, take your medicine. Are you sick? I thought maybe she was on an antibiotic or something. She's like, no. And then Norco or whatever she was on. No, I got to take the Norco at 3. And I tried to explain to her, hey, that's as needed. That's not like a antibiotic that you got to take it every 4 hours. If you can go 4 days, that's great. So I've seen what addiction does to people, and then like I said, my dad was addicted to fucking. He was an alcoholic too, so I've seen all that as a kid. The only thing I'm
I was
lucky
just gonna ask if you have a drink once in a while or not.
once in a long
I
while.
might once a year or something.
Yeah.
I don't really drink. I don't like paying for the food. That's how I see it. When you drink too much, that's what you feel like you got the food. I'd rather just smoke the bed and
Yeah.
eat some
I
stuff.
feel like it weakens your immune system.
Yeah,
You drink.
definitely makes me sick.
But the Dab and Dragon 2.
Family members, obviously, like mutually dealing with that, but not personally, no addictions.
I broke the Dab and Dragon 1. This is the Dab and Dragon 2.
Sure.
We're gonna try not to break this one.
We gotta get below another pack of seeds.
Okay.
Do
Yeah, definitely let me know whenever you guys are trying to wrap her up because I don't want to hold you all night. We all got that event tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
got
try
a
to
couple
get
hours.
out of here.
All right, guys. If you haven't got on the wheel yet, gonna look at the chat here. What do we got? What do we got?
We're gonna throw in a 34 Mongrel koozie in the pack too. So you get a koozie too.
Okay, you get a 34 Mongrel koozie.
I don't have one to show you, but
We do have them.
Comment below. Let's wake up the chat. Everybody that's here is already on the wheel. I came back and about half the people are here, but that's okay. Y'all are here for the chill and for the info and kind of get to know our friends. You know what I need to do actually? I'm gonna get you guys to look at the camera. This is the camera here, and we're gonna do a little cut. Where's my director at? Colin, are you here? Colin, write the time down. We're gonna cut a game night promo right now. So grab the cup, and it's just like it's just gonna be 30 seconds. You guys say, congrats on your win, and then you'll tell everybody wherever the best place is to find you. Facebook. What would be the best? What's your preferred place? You guys have a website yet?
no, but you can always contact us through Facebook. But
Find us on Facebook. Yeah, I can say that. Just be like, thanks for, and we're gonna all be remembering this moment the next game night and a year from now when we play that video. Okay. Let me see what time it is. Hour and 29.
fire it up first.
You could just be like, hey, everybody, if you want to say your names, Matt and Al from 34 Mongrels Genetics, congrats on your win. Come and follow us on Facebook and check out, our group or whatever, something like that. Okay, ready? Everybody ready? Colin, are you ready? Action, he said.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Al, and this is Matt. You can check us out on our Facebook, 34 Mongrels Genetics.
Congrats on your win. Hey, we always appreciate if you would maybe grow them out on the site. If you're not part of our grow group, please join our grow group or follow our page.
All right. Perfect. Cut.
Very good.
Cut. Nice. Colin's right there with an action, he said. There's this tool I have on the Rumble Studio thing now where they can let me cut these little shorts and little clips and pretty easy. I still haven't gone to AI yet, though. Have you guys messed around with AI at all?
Not really.
So
Only when I Google something.
if I wanted to, I could use AI for a bunch of different things. I don't know all of it yet, so there is the learning process, but there's some of it that's just like, I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that AI could do it faster, but for some reason, I just want to do it myself. I don't know. Here you go. Oh yeah, we're supposed to spin this. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
26 people still in the house. Let's see. We got 13 minutes until at 4:20 somewhere.
Keep in mind, guys, too, that if you guys are interested in growing out our autoflowers, we're going to have an auto grow off. So it'll be announced on our Facebook grow site, not necessarily the grow page, but on the actual grow group, we will be announcing what exactly we're going to do and what strains we're going to use. But if you're interested in some free genetics, maybe winning 2 packs of some pretty sweet genetics, come join the grow off.
Heck yeah. Is there a cost for the grow off?
No.
Oh.
Nope, we send you the beans. Like I said, our only request is that you just follow.
Post
Updates. Yeah, once a week, once every 2 weeks. I'd say once every 2 weeks early. Whenever something interesting happens. That's where we learn what works and what doesn't, what people like and what people don't. You know,
This is a pack plus the koozie.
yeah, we're gonna throw a koozie in the other one too.
Let's go. Guys, tag some friends. Let's get some friends in here. Let's say before we do any other giveaway, let's try to get back up to, I don't know, try to get up to 40 again. We were at 40 earlier. All you got to do on the Rumble side is just put in some dancing bananas, throw some hashtags in there, and check out these dancing bananas. There's one right here from Margaret. So, I don't know if you can see it that far away, but it's a banana that's dancing.
The dancing banana.
Yeah, there they go. Congrats, Alice. Oh, yeah. Ellen and Alice both. Love to see good people winning good prizes. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, let me give you guys some items. Got some slaps, and I got a magnet for yous. Oh, you might like this. These are some cool slaps. You guys like money?
Yeah, of course.
Gave a lot of it away already, so I'm down to the last 200, or so 100 or 200. I gave a bunch of those away. That's the last one. You know what? You guys are special. We'll give you both 1,000 dinar. Listen, don't spend that all in one place, okay?
Your money right there. Going to McDonald's after this.
Yeah, he's gonna be holding that up on the on a profile pic, like.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I was giving it away to a bunch of people. I had a stack of this
Nothing.
from when I was in Iraq. I think I had like 30 something thousand total. There's a couple that I'm not going to give away though. I mean, this one's really old. And it's got it's 10,000.
Oh yeah.
And then I got
These
two.
$1.
Those are going to be worth some money one day. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got these ones here with the shiny. Let's see if I can. The shiny thingy on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Saddam. These are, I think, 1,000. No, 10,000. Oh, I didn't realize that. Anyway, it's fine. I don't think it'll be worth anything anytime soon. But
And it's from Iraq.
yeah, see, while we were there, the people got wise from the last time we were there in 1990, Desert Storm. a lot of Americans bought the dinar right when they switched it over, and it was super cheap. And then as it hit the markets on the world, like financial markets, it went back up to like what close to where a dollar, or whatever. It went up a lot. People were making boatloads of cash. Well, this time they did that. They changed they added a new dinar. A bunch of Americans that were here there the last time bought a whole bunch of dinar, and then they changed it to a new dinar. And then all those people wasted their money, and then they did it again a couple more times because people were like, "Well, they won't change it again. Let me buy this new stand."
They kept falling for it.
So they were just taking the Americans' money. I bought like that much, and it was like I think $15 or something. I spent on all that. So it literally is pennies on the dollar. But yeah, these are cool. I got a magnet somewhere. Got a box with my merch somewhere. Those are just like reflective. I don't have many left.
Yeah, the
I
sticker.
have to get some more made.
Yeah, we gotta get us some stickers.
You guys have, what'd you say?
I said we gotta get us some made. Yeah, we got some, but they're not like giving
People are on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get on the wall.
You better.
Look at this one here.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, should I show them my fucking gun? You guys want to see my fucking gun?
Your fucking gun?
Oh, my fucking gun. You guys want to see it? Should I show it to them, guys? Let's see. Hashtag show it to them in the chat. I can find it on somebody grab it. It was loaded too. Oh, there it is. Oh, you guys. That was going to be a disaster. Oh. This is my fucking gun. Oh, hey. Back to your pan. The audience, most people in the audience have seen this gun here. It can go as fast or as slow as you need it to go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's always loaded. I mean,
It's cocked and loaded.
yeah, it's always cocked and loaded. You got it. Yeah. All right. Oh, I like this, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually have.
It's made in 1979.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is like a antique piece right here.
I used to have one though with a potato sitting in a recliner that was made kind of like that by the tree.
It's got a carb. It's got a little pinch bowl. This bowl is not really supposed to be for it, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Well,
Right.
I miss it anyway. 15. Okay. Probably need to get you guys out of here soon.
Yeah, we want to give away a T-shirt before we go. I
Okay.
think that'll be.
See some tags and shares in here. We'll be at 7-11. 7-11. All right. Go refresh here on Facebook. Thanks, Trent, for tagging. Bird food, Sean said. For the seeds, yeah, you could call it bird food.
Yeah.
Is that what you had said? I might have missed that.
No.
You wouldn't be able to ship it if law changed. Trent asked if you're going to be able to ship if law changes. Well, depends on what it changes to, and
Yeah.
I feel like they will have to adjust accordingly. You know?
Yeah.
What do I have to do to win the shirt? Are you gonna have a
Are you in the chat?
Yeah.
Better get in the chat.
I haven't seen you comment once, so you're not even on the wheel. You haven't been on the wheel the last two.
See, you could have won a Pimsy and a pack of seeds, but you weren't on this. You weren't on.
Turn the audio down.
I want to give away a T-shirt.
I like shirts, Bob says. It's a good start, Chris. Did you comment, Alex? All right, I put you on here twice. Yes. Showing you're on here. Let's see if we can tell you a couple more things. Um, guess I could, well, I can get on my phone. Tag a couple friends. Good night, Big Mike. One more giveaway, Big Mike. Hold out for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Sam? The 454 bags. 454 bags. It's a new type of bag that's a cure bag. It's different than that other one. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We just added them on the game night wheel. So a new sponsor.
Nice.
Also got a box right there on the floor from Butthead Soil. My friend Eric, he's got Butthead's Growers Club and Butthead Soil. A couple big bags of soil that he sent me. And now he's on the game night wheel as well. So we've got awesome genetics. We've got soil. You know, we've got cure bags. Like, we've got stuff all in between. We've got grow shops now. We've got beekeepers. We've got a tie-dye shirt company. Shouts out to Dripping Rainbows tie-dye. We got a baked goods company. Another company that makes freeze-dried goods. You ever had, like, freeze-dried?
Oh yeah, I've had them before. Not necessarily that company, but
Right.
yeah.
This is Ozark Mountain High Creations. Shouts out to Chad. And yeah, these are like pretty billiard balls. One pack of those.
I'll try one.
How many milligrams of that is that?
Those are not infused.
Oh,
Candy.
okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, holy shit.
Those are what we call.
Legal.
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell anybody. It's legal.
You're welcome, Margaret Jet 77.
So yeah. Thanks, Margaret. Margaret's another one of our sponsors. She makes awesome baked goods.
Nice.
Shouts out to Blue Mountain Munchies and Mercantile. All right, let's go shuffling it up. Sam, when they add you on the wheel.
Margaret Jet.
I think I got everybody who's here.
Margaret Jet 77 said thank you.
Cheers, Alice.
Every time you say Alice, you're saying Alice.
Sorry. I've got a few people with the same name. Oh, is he going to get all the way to Chris? Big Mike, are you still here? Big Mike, he did stay. He just did some smoke emojis. Still here, Big Mike? Yes. Look at that. You stayed just long enough. Look at that. And this one's for a shirt.
In the house.
What color is the shirt?
Most of them that we have are black, but we do have a couple of different colors that have limited size, like a brown one. I think we have a couple of pink ones with black writing, but we have like 10 or 11 that are black with white writing. So yeah.
Look at that.
None of these three
All
colors.
those chats that it wasn't showing you.
Oh, yeah.
You had to leave and come back. Doesn't even let you scroll up now. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Facebook's chat is just jacked up. Guys, you might not want to go download Rumble, which is okay, but I like Rumble. But you mostly have YouTube. Most people have YouTube. Come find us on YouTube if you're on Facebook, because the chat, we can't even see half of the chat. So I know Ty was over there. I don't know if you're still over there, Ty. But we got Big Mike. I'm gonna. I got you down, Big Mike. I'm gonna do another spin for everybody who's here. Door prize, and that's everything for you guys.
What?
Was that everything you wanted to give away?
We give it another pack of seeds. Why not?
Okay, I'm not trying to twist your arm, but I'm not gonna say no.
I want some of these people to try some of these
Yeah, heck yeah.
autos that we have coming out, and maybe even some people that wouldn't believe that autos were for them. They may find a spot. They may find a spot where autos, work for them. Like I said, my buddy likes to plant them while he's vegging out his photos. He'll plant a couple autos. By the time his photos are ready to be flipped, he's got a mini harvest before his main harvest. So there's a spot where autos work.
Well, if it's somebody that's already generally in my community, they're gonna report back, and hopefully you're in the private chat and you can post in the Planties. There's a Planties private chat. Jeez, too many P's.
Yeah, private page, private group.
But it's kind of cool because I'm seeing people just posting their plants, not just cannabis, but whatever, all these different things. Oh, and I don't know if you saw it in there, but there's also a promotional private chat. I'll show you later once I can get to my phone. It's for anybody who's in there that you can puke out all your links that you want to puke out, because so many people are just can't wait to promote. But I try to keep my main chat, keep it under control.
Yeah.
Keep it locked down a little bit. Just to keep all the extra chatter. Basically, we say good morning. Some people say good afternoon. We hear from our friend in Australia. Shouts out to Derek. All right, I mess with autos. I flower my photos as I smoke an auto. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. Yeah. My husband's autos get huge. They can. I think that even if you're good at growing, you might still have one once in a while that's just that dwarf.
Right.
It's done.
But they are becoming
Stable.
better. Yes,
Yeah.
and more. There is. But yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can get pretty big plants out of autos.
I mean, having the bigger container in the beginning is one of the big ones. Give that taproot more room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you people that fuck with autos, remember we're having a grow off. If you're not a member of our 34 Mongrel Manor grow page on Facebook, come on over. Won't cost you anything. Just post a couple pictures now and again. Might even win a bunch of genetics and a T-shirt at the end of the game. If you're not a member of
Hey, what's up, Gabe? Gabe, share us out. Comment below. I don't know why I said comment below, but share us out. Tag a few friends. Waylon, who did you wrangle in here? Everyone else can see the other person there.
Oh,
No one else is here. Were you on the screen?
no.
I don't think so.
They can see my arm.
I
Sliver of my
talked about
arm
it
right here.
earlier. Yeah. I grew an auto so big that I had to prop it up. Send me a pic. Okay. All right, everybody's here, I think. Comment. Done so. We'll get you on the wheel. See 16 on the Rumble. Let's go. Let's get 5 more people in here. She has dark hair. No, I don't know what you mean. So let me ask you this. Have you ever watched any of the games that you have been sponsoring for like 2 years now?
I've watched part of one, maybe. I mean, I am so busy. It's hard for me to sit down. I really should. I actually would have been meaning to maybe come join the games one of these days.
I mean, that would definitely be the where I would want to go with it. But I just wondered because that's it says a lot of things. But one thing it says is that it kind of a testimony to you guys believe in what I'm doing, and you don't seem to be too worried about how I'm using your name and what I'm doing and stuff because I'm kind of doing something that seems like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's like important. It's bigger than me. It's something that we need to talk more about. Stuff that I talk about. I'm not coming at it from the expert point of view. I'm coming at it from the hey, I'm trying to learn this stuff. You know what I mean?
Now that being said, I do tend to I don't really engage too much, but I tend to watch the uh, the people in the box or whatever it is. A lot of times you have the lady from Arizona, I believe she's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see I like to see a lot of there's been a lot of opposing views while staying respectful and a lot of good conversation. I have just sat back and kind of had that in the background while I'm doing something, you know. So out of all your shows, I'd probably listen to that one while I'm doing the things that I'm doing the most.
People in the boxes.
Yeah.
That's I like it too because I always like having difficult conversations while trying to maintain like some kind of coherent, I guess,
Yeah.
level of energy. I guess I don't know what the, but we have had plenty of heated episodes. Let me
Yeah.
just say, but we also I don't shy away from it, but I also try to keep things civil. I've had guests on. This one guy came on. I swear we were arguing the same perspective, but just a different way. And he started cussing at me.
Yeah, see.
It's like we weren't even really disagreeing, but then he
Yeah.
started getting he couldn't see that.
See, I don't even
Kept
like
thinking
that.
he was
Right. Even when you are disagreeing, I don't like that. It's like, well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It can get intense.
I enjoy listening to what got somebody to their point of view. If I don't think
Right.
like if I'm like that's not really the correct point of view, and they're telling me what their life experiences were that led them to believe whatever they believe. If I'm believing the opposite, whether it's anything from pro-abortion to anti-abortion to anything in life, there's a
Right.
reason that you've developed your views that are your views. There's no.
Well, that's why we do the hard topics and the like simple, fun topics.
Yeah.
Renting, okay, because that brings people together and actually brings
Yeah.
like a perspective from different angles. And like I say that you can only live one life. But if you sit around and listen to everybody
Yes.
else's perspective on whatever it is,
Yes.
it's almost like you're living a little bit of multiple lives. You're
Yeah.
getting a tiny, like a peek in the window of what else, and that's
And even something simple like renting. I mean, if you've never listened to what a landlord goes through to be a landlord, usually a landlord isn't somebody that's sitting around that's just getting rich, unless maybe they own a whole 300 unit apartment complex or something. But your average landlord that owns 2 or 3 houses, it's more retirement income than it is I'm going to
Right.
get rich off of an income. It's I'm going to hopefully break even on this house for 30 years, and then when I retire, I'll have a paid off house that I can. So yeah, it's
And you can have that landlord that wants to let everything fall to shit, but they can only do that for so long. Like
yeah,
that becomes
yeah.
a bigger headache for them in
Yes.
the long run to
Then
not actually keep up.
usually I found those landlords are the ones that are starting to age, because maybe when they were 40 and 50, they were going out and making those repairs themselves. They were never a person that. Uh, called and had the plumber come out or the drywaller. He just came out and fixed it himself. So now, as he's getting 65, or maybe he passed away and she owns it. So yeah, there's no excuse for a slumlord, but yeah, a lot of them wind up being that way. But there's also been the tenant that tears your shit
That's probably a sign. All right. Everybody, my phone died again, even though it's plugged in, so it was really sucking the juice. I think that's a good sign to end it there. Everybody that's here right now, appreciate it. Guys, make sure you go and join the group, 34 Mongrels Manor, the doghouse. They do grow-offs and probably put out lots of information through there, I'm sure, too. Follow their page, 34 Mongrels. And, of course, come and play game night. We played game night last night because tomorrow's event. Right, that's why I did that. So the reason I bring it up is I might actually move game night to Friday nights. It kind of seemed like it, and I don't have to worry about getting my son to bed right away. He can stay up while I'm playing, and it can be nighttime again, so I don't have to feel weird about saying Indoor Farmer game night all day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Anyway, I'm gonna get these guys out of here. I actually will come right back and do a quick door prize spin for whoever's here if you guys want. What?
Yeah. Another pack of seeds.
Oh, you want to do another spin?
Yeah, you get to do it with your door prize.
Okay, so the door prize winner will get the typical door prize and also a pack of seeds, another pack from the Mongrels. Let's go here. One more spin. Let's go. Waylon, I sent you pics. That's okay, Chris. They got to get going. They're driving all the way home and then back in the morning. I think it's noon to 5 tomorrow. Speaking of Chris, looks like it got to Chris. There we go. What's that?
It almost looked like it was going to stop on Sean's coat. Barely got by it.
Sean's a good guy too. I wouldn't have been upset with either one. Okay, so this one will be the plus the door prize. Do you just want to leave the items and I can mail it?
I don't have to.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these folks are winning on the weekly basis, and so I wait a couple weeks or 3 weeks, and then I put all of their winnings into a big box and ship it all out. That's okay. All right, guys, that was it. I don't need to stay on. We're going to get it going. We're going to see you maybe tomorrow at some point if I end up going live, but otherwise Monday at 1 o'clock for the Indoor Farmer. Got a bunch of stuff to do that day on the show, so let's go. All right, we'll also be showing off the event tomorrow on Tuesday. I might also go live for it. Anyway, we'll see you all later when we see you. Peace. Remember, where's my button here? Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Follow the channel if you haven't done so. And remember, everybody's got to eat. Peace, guys. Good night.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Waylon the Indoor Farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the Farmer, the Indoor King. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission.